Kema? What's that about Christopher?
I'm Marshall now. Me starting over shouldn't be anything new, but I guess it's a very scary thing because it's just like, you know, it's literally been very embedded in me, you know, from such a young age for me to literally like, you know, go to a new house, having to start over and then like same again.
You're being nice to my people. To my people. To my friends. Amsterdam.
Yeah, man, that's my sister. She can't keep me in check. Just so I don't do some crazy ass shit.
He's always doing crazy ass shit. When I first started rapping at an open mic night called Slip Jam, and that was where I first met most of the people I know now, to be honest, that are my friends and family. But that night doesn't exist anymore, so we needed another open mic night that was similar, that would bring people together. So we started this one, and everyone comes through. So it's like a family of rappers.
Read that text by Malcolm X and decide which way is best to practice civil unrest. The revolution will be improvised, everything is off script. I'll bottle up the flow like Evian and Volvic with just dots upon this spinning rock and the earth will keep revolving.
I can't not talk about controversial subjects because my life has been subject to controversial things. I didn't have a great upbringing. I never had two parents looking after me at once. I never had money. There are a lot of things that I didn't grow up with, so I'm not going to try and pretend like I'm this, you know, well-off, glamorous person, because I'm not. And the way I deal with childhood trauma and things like that is through my music. So I am a product of my environment.
Strange thing really. I think there's like two Brightons basically, fringes, outskirt areas, like Whitehawk, Hangleton, Moulsecoombe. So like the youth there are quite different to like the youth in the middle of Brighton, I guess. And there's a lot of people that are on the fringes, innit? So the Brighton's meant to be this like, I don't know, like middle class kind of like heaven or something where everyone eats, I don't know, like avocado on toast and this shit. But really, I think there's a lot of kids that don't experience that. Do you know what I mean? And I think we didn't really experience that growing up either, do you know what I mean? It's like a different Brighton for some people.
And I never really fit in like the UK hip-hop scene at all, really. And one of my mentors in this thing was like, why the fuck are you trying to fit in like create your own lane? So I've always kind of stuck to that now, just letting my music evolve with, you know.
Tape decks, I take steps to better my life.
Like Einstein said, if you judge a fish by his ability to climb a tree, he's gonna live his life thinking that he's an idiot, and that's not the case. So it's sort of like, just because you don't fit in that scheme and that form of, you're not passing this way, so you're dumb. You can't. Everyone's intelligent and like a genius in their own sort of way. That's what I believe. So.
we kind of like getting the neo-liberal agenda pushed so hard, and the right wing pushed, like almost forced upon us. And I think it's happening worldwide. And this is like, do you know what I mean? The only way to fight back against that is grassroots kind of movements. And I'm not necessarily saying this is fighting against that, but it's about the fact of empowering people through community and sense of purpose. That's what's so important about it.
Obviously someone will get offended, but at the end of the day I know so there's someone else who's going to relate, and the relation part is what I focus on.
Drill is so hard. Like, my little cousin makes drill music, and he's, you know, fairly well known in that genre. And it's difficult because where my cousin comes from, you know, he lives in Battersea in London, and there is real things happening there that you don't see in the news, and that you don't, you know, we all talk about knife crime and things like that, but it's so real, it's so real. And you got to remember, all these people doing drill, most of them are young kids, you know, and they're just talking about their lives.
Your emotional spectrum's more like a emotional spectrum's more like a simply hooked on the touch and not on its effects, simply lured by the mysticism, blind-eyed to the consequences. Tiresias would be disappointed in us. Taught to distinguish between Midas and Medusa.
You know, like with things like being stopped and searched 3 times in 1 month, it's like, oh, that's really strange because Brighton's really liberal. But for me, I'm like, well, it's not strange because I've had to deal with that my whole life. But a lot of people, I guess, don't think about it, like, because it's not something that happens to them, I suppose.
Old Market Theatre, what's good? Yeah. How we feeling? Thank you all for coming out. Oh, bloody hell, there's more of you since I last looked. Alright, this one's called Incense. Should we get into it? Yeah. I'm infatuated by her when I wear her hair wavy. I swear I'm under the influence by the sight of this lady. And baby, when you wear your fragrance, brush up against me, I brush your hair off your face and tell you I love you immensely. I don't really do the sloppy bullshit, but trigger happy loving got me loading up a full clip. I just wanna kiss her, I'm trying to pluck up the balls, kids. Don't wanna die, I'm lonely like any fool did. I put my Vado on the org sleeve. When I sing along, she ain't never trying to pause me. Let her vibes out and she seductively applauds me. Says I'm gonna make it and tells me how she adores me. I crumble my essences when she sings to me. Smells of herbal essences, beauty within the symphony. Tell her how I love her, she said she might have a thing for me. She's only playing and one day she'll wear a ring for me. And I can smell the incense burning, who knows it? I can smell the incense burning, sing it with me. I can smell the incense burning as I'm learning more about you. It's your body that I'm yearning. And again, I can smell the incense burning, I can't hear you. I can smell the incense burning. I can smell the incense burning as I'm learning more about you. It's your body that I'm yearning. My mama tells me you're the one for me. And it's just in the way I smile when you're company. Says she's proud of the person in which I come to be and how I turned it round and developed into a somebody. So I took her to my hometown, Brighton. Said, baby, you know you're home now. We roamed south for a while. I took her to see the beach and before you know it, we're homebound. We get on my pad and I'm kinda nervous. Having you in my presence is helping me find a purpose. Tell me it's good to be, I'll tell you it's good to have you. Embracing you in my arms, touch your body and grab you. I'm on the sofa reclining, I'm reminiscing. She's sitting on top of me, nutty whining. Looking into her eyes as I feel our souls intertwining. Tell her to spark a champagne just at the perfect timing. I can smell the incense burning. I can smell the incense burning, Brighton. Said I can smell the incense burning as I'm learning more about you. It's your body that I'm yearning. And I can smell the incense burning. I can smell the incense burning. Said I can smell the incense burning as I'm learning more. Let it burn, let it burn. Partner. What's good on Market? How you doing, Brighton? You alright? Yeah. How we feeling, Brighton? You good? How we feeling? Talk to us. Yeah. Big up the Informals, we're back. And I fucking love this venue.
I'm gonna take a seat for this one, I think.
You're gonna take a little seat?
Yeah. Staring some people's
Shall I
eyes
talk
and
to
make them
them?
awkward.
Shall I talk to them?
Yeah.
Alright, look. See, there's doggies scrounging and wagging their tails, and dealers slanging. I'm praying for something different, but everyone's on the wagon. The beggars are chasing dragons. Atoms are forming patterns, a sequence of everlasting deceitfulness as it happens. I'm taking this shit to Saturn. Searching for higher powers, desires higher than towers. I'm biding these tired hours. The flowers begin to bud and they blossom in April showers. See, we miss the beauty of life, indulging in hours. And certain people need to leave me alone. Seemingly evil, distant people on computers at home, completely unknown. Understand that we are not bones, but we're an entity of transcendental spiritual clones, you get me? So be easy and claim your peace. Or breathe wheezy and hate police. Reclaim the streets, the roadmen tame the neeks. Refrain from sleep, shook enough to stain their sheets. A strange release, cause suddenly I'm chatting the truth. Back in the booth, batting away your arrogant views. These arrogant youths are spreading like wildfire, it's epidemic. We forget it's generic, so parents take the credit. See society spinning in downward spirals as ladies in little skirts and the perverts will cop an eyeful. Telling you how it is, my intentions are never spiteful. Poor get poorer and richer, living delightful. I watch the sky fall and cry for the children suffering, starving in need of mothering, love and a load of other things. In Britain we be conditioned by all the smothering. You're begging mum and dad for a watch or maybe another ring. So mind your P's and Q's and try remain in harmony and find yourself a hobby, cause music is really calming me. I don't concern myself with people who are harming me as long as blood is pumping through every one of my arteries. I think it's time for togetherness as a whole. Academia won't determine your cleverness or your soul. Enticing you into fashion, covering you in gold, and you're blinded by your endeavours and all of your future goals. But still, They feel superior, making us feel inferior. Driving your cruddy Audis and flossing your new interior. I'm sick of hearing you talking your criterias, leading them to believe in delirium through your medias. I find it sad to see people that I've invested in falling for all the bullshit and never thinking of questioning. I've seen my brothers reliant on crack and heroin, swallowing what they're telling him, demonizing their melanin, and closet lesbians pressured and acting feminine. Higher powers all reveling, something that's so unsettling. A son is reaching out to his father to try and let him in. The bastard when he left him, it didn't think about telling him. Discover your roots and see who moves seedy. I see all the people scheming on me and my bag of freebies. I'm paving the way for women to speak freely. It's easy enough to burn all your thoughts on a blank CD. Let's go!
Fucking hell, Sean. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Let's get it.
Something about the way that you are, the way that you pass, in and out of this realm, in and out of this hell, illuminating the skies of the brightest star and gamma ray, a beautiful destruction of the old corruption, blown away in an explosion of consumption, the past thrown away. No more running back in a desperate plea of sanctuary to comfort and sanctimonious beings telling you how to fucking exist now. Fuck that shit, man. I can see your strength, even when you feel your weakest. I could be there if you need or you want to help shelter you when the weather is its bleakest. I won't grow you, but we'll give you the tools to grow yourself. Photosynthesize and rise in the realm of limited sunlight, grey skies. But there's always a partition in them clouds. Yeah, there's always a partition in them clouds. You're a queen, just missing the crown. The truth can be found in the depths of your mind. Just open it up, just open it up. You're a queen, just missing the crown. And the truth can be found in the depths of your mind. Just open it up, but how do I change your mind when you pick up that knife and let that strife? How do I show you your worth and trees to believe? Just put in that work you know you deserve. Only you're given the secrets that hidden and talking forbidden. You're rid of the demons that holding you back in the system that's written to brush over cracks. You're a beautiful being, I'm seeing the free and the rebel in front of me. But we'll lay your shit back, you will cover the injury, bubbling, troubling. I'm seeing the suffering misery. Just know that I'm holding your hand in this mystery. Just know that I'm there and really do care. And I look to the future, a visionary. Say there's something about the way you are. And now there's something about the way you pass. In and out of this realm now. In and out of this hell now. And that's my emerald girl, emerald girl. My emerald girl, emerald girl. My emerald girl, emerald girl. Please just ask me for help. Please just ask me for help. More importantly, what rum is mine?
I don't know, Bridget. We're just playing rum roulette right now. If anyone wants to buy me a rum, I'd appreciate that because I'm getting
we would
down.
love some rum.
Pass the rum, but I'm guessing this is mine. I don't know.
So just rise up when you see the patterns coming. Just tackle and focus it on and stop running. Your strength is immense, beauty overwhelming, and it's flooding of a trench known as life. The demons, they be eating at your energy, overwhelming appetite, filling up the belly of the beast. But you're rising from the sea, arising from the feet. Don't be scared to take the leap to what could be. Your future's in creation. Open up your heart and your mind to a way, just have determination. I know it feels like you're breaking, but with the shedding on the skin comes a new life embracing. It's waiting for you to grace it with your presence and fight away the darkness in your presence. Yeah, your mind is a weapon, use it wisely, but listen to your gut on a daily, and then people moving slyly. And there she goes again, my girl with the emerald eyes, with the emeralds for eyes. Say they're welling up, and there she goes again, my girl with the emerald eyes, with the emeralds for eyes. Say they're welling up.
Tell him.
I promise you got this, I promise you.
Promise you.
I promise you got this, I promise you. Thank you, Brian.
I don't need to break a concentration. Nothing meaning you can make the perfect constellation. Baby, you're so fine, you don't need an explanation. Baby, you're loving cause I'm running out of patience. Ooh, I'm struggling. The stars are red when you get on top of me.
I'm receiving a transmission on an open channel with all ships.
It's something that we should do. You're really kissing something that I'm really used
Don't mean to break your concentration. If it's any consolation, I was thinking me and you could make the perfect constellation. Break your concentration. If it's any consolation, I was thinking me and you could make the perfect constellation. Break your concentration. If it's any consolation, I was thinking me and you could make the perfect constellation. Break your concentration. If it's any consolation, I was thinking me and you could make the perfect constellation.
When we get together, I just wanna look in your eyes. Just tell me that I'm dreaming. You're rather never first to keep me satisfied. I'll give any energy just to be fine whenever I'm with you. Baby, oh. All I wanna do is lay you down and say how much I miss your face. I don't need to break your concentration. Nothing mean you can make the perfect constellation. I'm running out of time to run on you. If I had a wish upon a star, I would always wish it on you. I don't need no wish around, baby. Ever since you came into my life, my wishes came true. You're the only woman that I need. You're just every little thing to me. Baby, you're the only one I want. Without you, I can't breathe. I cannot breathe without you. How you doing? How you doing? Whoa! Lately I've been thinking about you, baby. Everything that makes you feel love. Even though it's separated for the time being, we are still connected by the stars. Nothing in this world is gonna burn you. I'll hold your hand until the sky is great. All you need to do is only call on me. Now never be out of street when I'm with you, babe. Listen to your heart when you're next to me. Maybe you can be my only melody. When I think of your body just next to me, making love to you is my therapy. When I hold you close to you next to me, whenever you know that it's my melody. When you're on the phone, it's when you're telling me I just need you next to me. Don't leave me alone. All I need to do is tell you just how much I love you. There's no one like you. You're the queen, baby, you deserve a crown. Ain't no other one I can try to take it down. Baby, I wash it around and you woke up. You've been adding to my happiness ever since you came along. Listen to your heart when you're next to me. Maybe you can be my only melody. When I think of your body just next to me, making love to you is my therapy, baby. When I hold you closer for you next to me, whenever you want it, it's my melody, yeah. When you're on the phone, that's what you're telling me. I just need you next to me. Fall to the sky. You know they say no, you ain't not. You know that I love you, girl. You stay from the start. Force of the soul, force of the heart. Second try that I win, but I can't divide it. Stars. You know you're my favorite thing. You know they say no, you ain't not. You know that I love you, girl. You stay from the start. No matter how far apart. Force of the soul, force of the soul. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Sometimes I just wanna be alone. Sometimes I just need my friends. Going to the club is never fun. Let me go to pizza with pineapples in the I just wanna be free. Spreading my wings to fly. I just wanna be me. People's always make me smile. Friday at the bar. Don't know where you are. Easy next stars. It's just a Friday at the bar. Friday at the bar. Don't know where you are. Gazing at the stars. It's just a Friday at the bar. Friday at the bar. Don't know where you are. Gazing at the stars. But it's the Friday after Saturday, Friday, Friday, it's Friday, Friday. Everybody say it. It's Friday. Say it. It's Friday. Say it. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. No. Thank you, I love you.